Welcome to today's daily recap. It's October 12th, 2020. Second week October, first London session, first New York session. We'll go over GPCAD, GPJPY, and gold. ZAO. Anyways, analysis said that we tap into supply 137.8 to 138.2. So this large supply area. And the further we went into supply, the larger the sell-off would have been. We didn't tap that much in supply. Market opened at 137.8, rejected it, created an intraday low, and then pre-London Asian went up to create a lower high, and then we created a new low. So on 15 minutes, right at the 4-hour candle open at 1 a.m., price pulled up, initially rejected this area right here, this like wick area. So essentially it was lower than, that high was lower than the one before, right? So at 137.7, created a lower high. I didn't take anything because it wasn't clean enough. And it's just the start of the week, so no rushing it. But you see how it rejected, and then London opened, 3 a.m., pushed up again, grabbed more liquidity at 137.7. We weren't able to go up higher, so the lower high was created there. And see, so we had the first rejection, second, create another lower high, and then eventually we did reach 0.200, which would have been the target because of this area right here, this like order block right there. So that was reached, is 40 pips, not a lot. And then New York had a different flow in the market. Pre-New York, 6:50 a.m., 7 a.m., we started rejecting 200, higher lows being formed. Some of you actually sent me this, that you took this buy, which is clean, but it wasn't like the cleanest thing, right? Because there's no key level to be executing on. Okay, so that's GJ, and then currently we're here. What could happen next is, if we're looking at higher time frames, price can either go up to 137.8. 4 hour looks like created a higher low, or it could even push deeper into 138 and 138.2. The further it goes in and you see rejection, I would sell, right? But we would need a clean break of the supply for continuation up, which could take a couple of days, or like a nice daily candle or a couple 4-hour candles, right? Essentially, it would have to be something like this. Price could accumulate, break up, higher, and then continue up, right? Otherwise, it is a solid supply zone, and we have been in an accumulation cycle, so it's possible that a distribution cycle starts. But we're just going to be after watching and seeing how price reacts to the supply area. GPCAD, pure garbage. Nothing happened on it. Essentially what I said, once we grab liquidity from at this level here, price pushed up, going to create a higher low, possibly up to this key level right here. See how it reacts here. We do have some solid, like large wicks here, liquidity wicks. So these would be the target first, but again, it wasn't reacting to any key levels, so it was complete garbage. So you saw this move in pre-London, and then came down to this area right here, created a higher low, and then got more higher lows, and then we continued up, which was 50 pips. It was more than GJ did, but still, nevertheless, it was not a quality trade. Gold is still setting up for the week. We said that we can see 1940s, and then if we broke 1940s and go back into 1960 range, but it would have to essentially create a higher low first, right? So something like this, either at here 1917 area like the analysis said, or even deeper to 1910.5, because remember 1910.5 has been a level since fucking we saw the large sell-off here, right, from 2067 when gold sold off in a single day down to 1800. 1910.5 was a solid zone, so it's possible it does go there, but right now it looks like this daily candle was kind of just a retracement, and 4 hour looks like it's been rejecting this area, but it's possible that gold just dips down, grabs liquidity, and then pushes further up. So we'll be waiting for that. GJ, waiting to see how price reacts when it pushes up in this area. Other than that, it's just early in the week, no rushing. Up 6% last week, so we're chilling. But yeah, watch this level, watch 1910.5, and then execute on that. And usually it doesn't have to be around London Open or New York Open. Gold is just mainly like market structure wise. So like over here was at this buy was at 10 a.m. 10 p. No, 9 p.m. Eastern. So an hour after Tokyo Open, gold pushed up, and then we created a higher low right here, rejected 1874 key level, and then pushed up, and then we reached first target was 1910.5, and then once we broke past that, we broke past a previous high, retested that previous intraday high, and then we continued up. So essentially, this is just your high low for continuation up, right? Anyways, peace out.